Hey guys, welcome back. Before I start this layout update, I just want to mention that tomorrow, Thursday, December 17th, 2020 at 8 p.m., we're going to have the GVO After Dark Christmas special. Now, we're going to have a special guest, and if you tune in, there's going to be a chance for you guys to call in, and all that's required is that you have a microphone and a webcam so that you can join the StreamYards meeting, and that's going to be shared in the chat or over the live stream so people can participate. And I would say if you're interested in talking to a jolly certain someone, then you should pop by and maybe think about calling in. Because if you've been naughty or nice, then there may be something in it for you. Anyways, stop by. It's going to be Go Veer, Go Home, located on his channel like it normally is. And then it's going to be Eminem Rails and myself. And of course, the jolly certain someone. And we've got some presents that we're going to be opening on the live stream. I've got two of them from Bubs031, which is Brandon, and two of them from Go Veer, Go Home, which is Chris. I told everybody specifically not to get me anything, but people still got me stuff. And I really can't complain because people told me not to get them stuff, and then I got them stuff anyway. So I can't really say anything. But it's all good. It's all a good fun. We're going to be opening those on stream live tomorrow night. Moving forward with the update, this is update number 13, layout update number 13, and I haven't done too much. The first thing is I purchased this magnet decoupler. It's a Rick's Products. Actually, I've got the paper over here, and I will explain why in a minute. But I picked this up at Otter Valley for about $6. And once you glue the magnets to the side, I just used Gorilla Super Glue. It works pretty good once you get used to it. I had a lot of trouble at first, but as the more I use it, the more I get the hang of it. I found the best way, and I'm not going to do this because I'm not a professional decoupling with one hand. It still kind of takes me two sometimes, and of course if I'm on camera it's probably going to take me like 5 minutes. But when you stick this in between the cars, get the magnet all the way down to the rail, and then as you pull the two cars together to give it the coupler slack, I twist this, and that helps to kind of pull the whiskers away from each other and uncouples the car. So I think that's the secret after reading the instructions, because of course I didn't read the instructions at first. But you know, after reading it, that's what they suggest, and it seems to work really well. For $6, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I want to use it some more and see how I feel. I've only had had it for about a week. I've done a couple little goofing around sessions with it. I've been filling in the rail gaps with ties all around the main line and the industries. I'm not done the yard yet, but when I was doing that, if we just move this out of the way, and apparently trigger my reverse switch IR sensor, when I was sticking some of the ties in right there, I bumped the track up and made a really steep bump. And what that did is that caused some decoupling issues, which wasn't a big deal. But actually it was totally a big deal. I don't know why I said that, because it would decouple almost every time going down or up. And so I wasn't going to let that slide. So I actually ripped up this whole area and redid it, which is a big pain because I cut that wire for the tortoise switch machine. So big pain for sure. But I glued it all down, and then it still had issues. So after stepping back and actually looking at what was going on, I slid this underneath this side of the switch, and that, I guess, angled the switch enough that it was less steep and didn't cause any derails. I've got some glue holding it up. It's kind of floating up there a little bit. You can see there's a little give, but so far testing's been good. I'm going to continue to test it. I just triggered it again to move this box car. I'm going to continue to test it because worst come to worst, I will just put that paper back, and then when I paint the track, you'll never know. So, moving on, as I mentioned, the yard's still not done for that, but the steamer has been working great. So I've mentioned that I was having some issues. If you tuned into my last live stream, you would have known that I had problems with it. And basically, troubleshooting went good, but didn't go good enough. I just wasn't familiar with the Bachmann pickups, and one thing led to another, and it just started kind of hard. It was a snowball effect as I was troubleshooting and taking out the decoder and the motherboard. The wiring harness from the locomotive to the tender just got shorter and shorter, and then wires started coming out, and it just it became a disaster really fast. So I've got this all fixed up now, and it runs great, and I'm really happy with it. So that's nice. I think we've all made mistakes, but that really discouraged me, and I was really upset by that. So I think that has contributed to me not spending as much time down here. But now that is good and everything seems to be running great, and that's no longer decoupling, I'm back in full swing of things. Other than that, I plan to pick up some paint shortly to take care of some of those Walther kits, because I want to start getting some buildings on the layout. I want to paint the track, and I want to start looking at kind of getting into some scenery. At some point, I need to start thinking of backdrops, but I really, really love the pictures I've got and how I have them. And I really would hate to cover those up and find somewhere else. So I'm kind of leaving that for as long as I can, because I love how it looks currently. That's about it, honestly. With the live stream coming up and everything, I think it's going to be a great time. It's a great time of year. I'm probably going to come out with a Christmas train video if I can. I got some little lights and some little figurines, but I don't know if I'm going to make it work because I don't have a lot of rolling stock that will accept it. I've got no boxcars with openable doors, which leaves the gondolas, the flat cars, and, well, that gondola. So really 5 pieces of rolling stock. But we'll see. Maybe I can make something work. So watch out for that, and hopefully I'll be pumping out some future updates a little more regularly. I've tried to make at least some sort of video at least once a week, just to kind of stay active, because I don't want to get in this habit again like I used to with my old layout, where, once a month or once every couple months, I would come out with a video. I want to at least talk about some of the stuff that I've been doing. And now with the live stream every month with Third Rail Thursdays, I'm much more motivated to do that. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Don't forget to tune in to GVO After Dark, the Christmas special, Thursday, December 17th at 8 p.m. I will see you there. And like I said, if you want to see a certain jolly someone, don't forget to tune in. All right, guys, thanks so much. And until next time, enjoy your bacon.